Hello dear viewers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. I hope audio and video is working. I'm waiting for incognito window to give me a feedback, and if you are available and alive, please type yes AV so I can be sure that things are working. So I'm waiting for now. Okay. Okay, so as of now, I think audio and video is working, and today we're gonna talk about the drama, the hype. And I have to say, yeah, again, I've been living in India for my whole life, and it's rare. Like, of course, there have been some elections where it was like, whoa. But you have to understand this state, West Bengal, has been in a downward spiral. It's almost like Detroit of India, so to say. It was a very, what you call, influential place. Like, it was influential during British rule, so to say. So it was significant, important, and heck, it even had a tram century ago. So it was a big influential state. However, first it got communism, then it went downhill. Then this Didi came along, the woman in the thumbnail, and all things that was bad became worse, because you have to understand that when communism was there, even though on paper India is a system, but you have to understand, like, central government does not have enough authority to just do whatever they want to do with what we call state governments. Of course they have the prime authority, but you really do not want to do that, and not to mention central government generally had their handful with all the stuff. So there was a lot of what we call Gunda Raj, basically thugs deciding what happens, and they were way too blatantly what you call in open, so to say. It's almost like a mafia gang going into police center and it's like, boom, you. It was that what we call blatant, way too much. And it got worse because people were giving vote to Didi in hopes that she will dismantle all this thing. The worst thing happened. Basically, she took the system and utilized it for her own gain. And she had won 3 elections back to back, 15 years non-stop, so to say. So suffice to say, people were fed up. Now, again, Calcutta, as in capital of this state, is something that I have been to there multiple times. And you will notice that if you go to other places, let's say Bangalore, Delhi, or even Hyderabad, or Ahmedabad, or things like that, there is a aura that you will feel in Calcutta, that Calcutta is not changing. It's not like, okay, whoa, like, where did this skyscraper come from? Whoa, where does this mall came from? Like, there's not that much like whoa factor. Like, of course some is there, but no. And statistically speaking, more and more businesses started to leave Calcutta rather than like actually stay there. So things went out of hand. Like, last few years it was bad. Can you make a nuclear power plant out of old thermal power plant which costs lesser than making a new nuclear power plant? My guy, see, do you really have nothing other than trying to rage bait me? Nuclear plant is the expensive part, not the thermal to electrical conversion. That is cheap. It's the nuclear part that is expensive. It's like, what kind of stupid... And again, problem is the goddamn everything that is radioactive, the supply, the security chain, and then making sure that we're going to keep it secure for thousands of years. That's the problem. And given the fact that most people don't know what happened to the previous reactors waste, that's the reason why I do not want humanity to even try that. Like, it's a weapons technology, treat it as such, and understand that human nature does not allow that level of what we call risk management. Like, it is, again, I get a scientist who are like, oh, but we can do this. Of course you think you can do that. It's just that you never understand the cost cutting. So fundamentally, it's basically, if it's a weapon, I can trust it. Because again, humans love booming each other, like, fundamentally. Like, there is something about our fundamental psychology. We enjoy booming each other. So if you're like, okay, can I trust a nuclear reactor in an aircraft carrier? Yes. Can I trust a nuclear reactor which has to do open market cost contracting and, like, reverse I'm saying, return on investment? No. So fundamentally, this was a very, what you call, silly idea. This channel is a workaround to chat with you without a subscription. Yes, but you have to do that in English. You can't do that in Hindi. Now again, more than enough people do, so it should not be an issue. And again, this Calcutta, you have to understand, India is in a very awkward position at this point in time. Because the most dollar that we were earning, like the big chungus of it, is coming from basically what we call IT sector. Now, IT sector is taking hit after hit. If it keeps going like this, the amount of dollar India is bringing in will go down, and there is a problem with that. We don't have our own oil. Even though I've been screaming about it for almost 7 years, we do not do seaweed biofuel, so we have nothing to replace it with. Meaning, if dollar goes down, we dead. And again, I've seen, like, I talked about this, and it's like, oh, we don't have coal or we don't have food and all that. It's like, dude, you don't sell food in India for dollars. Like the dollars that we generate for other things, it's not that. What you call the gain factor is very poor, because you have to know. So you might say, oh, but India does a lot of pharmaceutical. Yeah, the feedstock of that pharmaceutical is from China. So we spent $1 to buy those stuff, cook it, sell it. Of course, there is a profit there, but it's not as wow as you would think. IT is far more what you call like a high gain factor, so to say. New Sony A7R camera on the way next week. Are you sure about that? I doubt it. Like, because again, I do study camera on every Monday because I have to make video for Tuesday. I'm pretty sure if there was a news or rumor about it, I would have heard about it. Now, again, it's not impossible that I missed it, but doubtful, like very seriously doubtful that a new, and again, Sony just released this now. Like A7 Mark V was just released, what, 6 months? Not even 6 months. It was announced in December. Yeah. Maybe November. Yeah. November, May. So, yeah, give or take, I doubt it. It's only 6 months, so to say. Okay, so one other thing you have to understand, for a country, where are you? Basically, for a country to be healthy, it has to have systems that are what you call functional without the government. And I am noticing this trend that is worrying me, is that way too many people are, again, public as a whole is becoming comfortable with this idea that it's that minister's fault. That should never happen. For example, there is another state that is bad, like bad, kind of bad. Let's call it Bihar. And problem is, Bihar had a politician there that just sucked the lifeblood out of it for decade, and eventually people gave up. Eventually, like all the Gunda Rajes were like, yeah, it eventually the tides turned and he lost power. But by that time, damage was done very brutally. Like there is a new state that is literally made out of Jharkhand, basically Bihar. It's called Jharkhand. So basically, it was the whole state. They cut it in half, and there comes Jharkhand. And here's the Jharkhand is growing. Like the GDP, the finances, the health, the road, the infrastructure, the electricity, all of that starts to grow, while the Bihar, the original father state, which mind you, historically Bihar is very important, like important enough as in like Buddha. That's how important that place is. So fundamentally, we went from something very culturally important, very significantly important, to slowly fading away. And now recently, as in like few days ago, there was a bridge, important bridge, as in like a very important road link, and a bridge was there and kaput. One section of that bridge went kaput. Now here's the funny thing, if you look at that, it basically folded from the expansion joint. So it literally looks like, oh, they haven't finished constructing it. Like the whole structure is there, it's just like yoink. So because there are some wires that are still hanging, so you will, oh, that's not supposed to be. But that was very shocking. And now a lot of people say, oh, it was made during his era, so it's okay. But you have to understand, that's not how it's supposed to work. What you're supposed to have is basically what we call authorities and what we call structures. These structures, as in like governmental bureaucratic structures, they take care of things once it's built. Because here's the deal, you cannot run a country if it's like, oh, that structure was built by my predecessor, so F it, yeah, the country will fall apart. Every project will get redone and nothing will ever be finished. So we agreed. Basically, all political party and country, as a wisdom of its survival, it's like, yeah, we have to do that. Basically, let's just say this minister started to make a highway. Highway supposed to be like 500 kilometer. 200 kilometer was built in his term, and then the rest was abandoned. Cool, no problem. But you have to make sure that 200 kilometer is like maintained, so people can still use it. So we have this understanding, but for some reason we kind of are giving it too much leeway. Because again, I can understand that when Lalu Yadav left Bihar, people are like, okay, Bihar will progress much, but again, it has not. And every time this sort of uncomfortable truth are brought to the market, it was like, why the heck your bridges are like going kaput? Oh, by the way, there is a second bridge that just came in. The video just hit the internet right now. It's basically the pillar generally have a shield of a concrete shield, like concrete rebar or shield is there. So if a boat hits it, it should not directly damage the pillar. Okay, that was broken off, like completely kaput. Now here's it had rebars. Now I am hoping this is India, not China, so we do not have tofu grade rebar. So my expectation is like something hit it and cracked, and basically in that cracked place, the rebars got corroded, so it broke off finally. Now here's the that's the whole point of a what you call jurisdiction. That's the whole point of the associations that Indian government has. And again, central is also there and state government is also there. That's supposed to go and monitor all of these things, because critical structure like dams, bridges, airports, these things are like such a high priority that does not matter who is in charge, who is the officer right now. They're supposed to maintain it all the time. So how the heck they are missing it? That's the scary part to me. It's like this what you call advocation of responsibility, where it's like, okay, your current minister is responsible for that. Because even if, let's just assume it was a tofu grade project, why didn't you shut it down? Why didn't you break it apart? You're supposed to do that. Like, and again, they have legal authority to do that. If, let's say, you are building a flyover and something bad happens, okay, you dismantle it. By law, they can do that. So that sort of advocation of responsibility is scaring me. And again, that could delay the recovery of West Bengal. So that's a very important thing here. Were you also making your own microcontroller? No, I don't have a lithography machine to make microcontroller. I'm just making basically lab bench power supply, making some good progress. I'm happy with it. Again, I have no idea, like I ordered a solid core wire, because again, I do want to properly make this, and puffboard is the best. Again, PCB takes like almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks sometimes to come to me. So, and again, I lose interest by that time. So I have to use puffboard, and it has been working, but again, wires are not that great. So I want to buy basically that, and I have ordered it. I really wished it was there here today. So tomorrow is Sunday. I have no major work to do. I could have fully focused on that, but such is life. Yeah. 13th May is the event from Sony. Again, they could announce a lens. I'm doubtful about the camera, but again, let's see. Again, if that happens, 13. When is 13th? God damn it. When is that? 13th, time is wrong. I think I have to shift some video if it actually launches on 13th. But anyway, let's see what happens with that. Did you see the upcoming GIV press release? Sony released TSMC. Looks like a new thing. New image sensors are coming. Cool, cool, cool. I have to look into it. Yeah, I have to say, camera has been faded out of my, actually 90% of things that I was thinking about has gone out of my brain. Like, my brain is completely focused on this, completely. I really want to I want this to be like my fume extractor. Basically, I made it, I polished it, made Mark 1, make Mark 2, make Mark 3, because this it's a great project. Like, how do you start electronics? Make a goddamn power supply. Day one, make a power supply, the end. Everything else is secondary. You have to have power supply. So if I can crack this, that would make me very happy. And again, from my childhood, I did wanted to understand electronics. So now I'm like, hey, what's the problem? Bro wins, BJO wins. Some people are crying about TDC. No opposition left in India. BJP is a good party, but larger single party system comes a lots of downside. But our opposition party, no one. Yeah, see, this is a fundamental limitation of our voting system. Like, we cannot do this childish mathematics. It's like, okay, majority wins. That should not happen. And again, when I say majority, it could be like 23% people voted you won, because every other vote was distributed. We cannot do this. Like, current world is too complex. It's too what you call intricate for this sort of violent party system. Basically, imagine it this way: there are, give or take, 200 countries on this planet. Give or take, 150 country claims democracy. 100 actually have democracy. All are the same. 100 country, God knows how many languages, all are same. All have two parties, and almost party ideology is also the same. All of them. Why? Because of the mathematics of the voting. We have to fix the voting system. We have to have transferable vote system. This cannot go on. It's okay, single party system. India like BJP, you're angry. Air India 171 crash final report still not come. Again, it takes years for final report to come. So why are you in a hurry? IISER is good institute for research. Okay. I genuinely thought GoPro with a mount will with an April Fool joke. MP government project, two river joined by a canal and inner them dam reservoir. This is madness. I have not looked into it, so I am not aware of what you're talking about. So sorry. You still use your 3D printer? Yeah, when I have projects. I haven't had any requirement. Again, I think I will make a case and all that once the project is complete. So that is there. Saturday night is night in the summer. Heh. That does not make any contextual sense. Okay, we have to remove a limited liability power from government projects. Now the government ban any company, then same people start new company, do the same mistake. PVT can't be punished responsibly. Yeah, that's the thing. Jharkhand 1 billion on Maya. Japan invest $1 billion on micro. Are you sure it's $1 billion or billion rupees? $1 billion is a lot, my man, like 10,000 crore or something like that. So I'm not sure that state government can dump that kind of money. Again, I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not. Yeah, the investor is like, okay, what do you think about the looming delamination thing? Lamination thing. Could you elaborate? What is the best dishwasher according to you, since you have lived alone? No, my brother has one. I haven't bought one yet. The primary reason, we don't have good enough electricity here. Again, I'm saving money. That's why I started to jump into investment. The idea was I will keep investing instead of like paying EMI. What if I pay SIP? So I pay SIP and then eventually buy the solar. Again, the idea is to make sure the whole house is solar. I'm not meaning, again, right now I already have a whole house running on solar, and if I upgrade the battery, it will be fine. It's just that can't run air condition on that. So, and we do need air conditioner. It is getting hot. I do want to try GAN School, but GAN School paint is like, it's expensive. Again, supposed to be expensive. It's a daytime radiative cooling, so it's like, sir, why IIT not developed drone in CC? Governmental people don't do anything. So you have to understand that, because they cannot be fired. If they have a poor performance, they do not fired. It's like, why would they do anything? Delimitation, redrawing of redistribution of Lok Sabha seat. Oh yeah, those are normal noise in democracy. It's like, yeah, it happens. It's a regular thing. Do you see Kakistan dam thing? It's been going for generations, and it will blow your mind too. Damn thing, as in like what? Like, you have to give some context, man. Research, but no fully manufactured drone engine. Dude, I am literally making an engine company, and the first customer for us is Indian Air Force. Bro, we good. I am taking care of it. Okay, your boy is on the case. I am on the case. Actually, I am on the case. Ahirawat engine is literally on the case. I got this. Again, hope, knock on wood, it works out, but it's going to take some time, because again, we got the system. We are refining the piston ring. That's the final stage. And once it's done, we're going to do dry firing, testing and all that. Once we get the one engine running, then other things become much easier. Again, we had one engine running, that was AAO1, that was in America. This would be what we call the CV. Have we given it a name, proper name? 37cc engine. That's the thing. I'm thinking of ordering Wi-Fi 7 router, which actually 6G support Amazon USA. Would the government arrest me for actually using full capable of Wi-Fi 7? I think it might not work, because Wi-Fi knows where it is from, like the router. It has enough networking to know which IP it's using and where it is. So I'm pretty sure it will not work. Again, it's unwise, unnecessary, and the jump from 5 gigahertz to 6 is not that much. On paper it is, but it's like, do you have a fiber network that is that fast? And if you have that, do you have like a node network? As in, like in my case, my house has a good Wi-Fi. Why? Because I have two routers. One is the Jio fiber router, which is on the ground floor, and then I have another router on the top floor. So both floors get coverage properly. Otherwise, you know, you will not get a good experience. So I would say jump into the nodes rather than jumping directly into 6 gigahertz. Having independence electricity from Adani good or better than anything? It depends on the location. Like recently I had a family member who is in Ahmedabad, had a conversation. It's like, hey, I want to get solar. It's like people are talking about it. I'm like, you have no need for it. Like again, in my location, have to get solar because electricity is unreliable. They have perfectly reliable electricity for years. Like Again, the most shocking thing, I was there for a few days and even traveled around a bit. It was hard to find any inverter shops. There was no inverter shop. And in my area, like every few steps, there is a goddamn inverter shop. That's how bad power cut is in this area. So, and again, they do not have that much consumption. If they had like a lot of people, a lot of AC going on, then it would have made sense. But they do not have that kind of consumption. So I said, like, you can do it. There is nothing stopping you. It's just that you will complain that like I should have put this money in the market and all that. So, yeah. India building many chips fabs. Now, how many takes a buy made SSD or RAM? See, I have heard this sort of claims for so long that I'm a bit numb to it. Let it all happen. Let's see how things go, and then we'll deal with it. Yes, I state government $1 billion. Please calculate with 3,000 into 50 lakh women. Yes, I state government $1 billion. Please calculate it 30,000 into 50 lakhs women. Damn. Damn. Yeah. But if there is a discrepancy in of IRR service only will reform like 1991. I'm not getting like, bro, please contain your comment because again I have to understand what you're trying to say. I'm missing it. They're building a dam in Kazakhstan which is very biggest in the world. That's stupid. But again, apparently humans do not learn. You know Kinroy Roy, the black pill guy? Nah. I have let the this is a good thing. Like I have to say, things have been progressing for me, and I am actually living this now. So things have fundamentally changed for me. I'm no longer in that phase where I used to like red pill and all that, and I'm like trying to actively what you call declutter my brain from that because it's not fun. Like somebody said, like it's very wise. It's like most people get addicted to the chaos rather than the solution. And I'm like, yeah, I can't exist in like that. Like, again, you can exist. It's just that stupid, wasteful of a life. And I do not want to. So fundamentally, essence is red pill, blue pill. Again, I have gone through all of it. But it's like reaching a point. It's like, it is what it is. Make the best what you can do. When it's not developing pipe canal, I research pipe canal is less expensive than cement canal. Again, if we do something smart, politicians will not become rich and they're not going to have a complaint to bitch about. So, what if we use AI to monitor government funds and employee punished for wrongdoings? Dude, this is the same paradox. Who watches The Watchmen? It's a Soviet standard dam and it's been tallest dam in the world. Yeah, it's pointless. Did you really need Wi-Fi? Okay, that's it. So I researched 100 institutions have electron microscope, which is imported. Of course, it's imported. Did you saw 11,000 lit of milk, 10,000 liter of ghee thrown into Ganga? What, it expired or something? Well, anyway. So we do not manufacture HPC for GPU, but we claim we developed it. Dude, that's why I had the whole system about like holotech tree. My current router has poor coverage. I don't get it like 200 Mbps of Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's why I said, dude, you need node network, like mesh network rather than 6 gigahertz. And be mindful, 6 gigahertz is even poor range. So it will not even go like cross a wall, basically. It's room by room basis. That's how, short range it is. In the sense we only reform when we are put against the wall. USD is bad performance if we force. Huh. Yeah, I could say, I could easily see that. I could easily say, like, once you get bitch slapped enough, you do have to improve. For example, generally what my routine for last few weeks has been, is like I get up, I read the book in the morning half, grooming routine and all that, and then I go to basically do the presentation, research and all that and make the presentation. After lunch, I generally try to do recording, and after recording, if I'm very efficient, that's the time I do recording, uploading and all that. Everything would be done, and then evening I'll do an evening walk, do some light work, and then night time, basically after 9:30, I'll work on the electronics project. And I've been doing this, I think, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and it's awesome. Like I have to say, like I'm getting tired and I'm like, it's frustrating. And heck, I fried my first op amp. This IC I'm pretty sure is fried now. So this is LM357, right? No, 358. Hold on. 358, LM358. I think I fried it accidentally. So it's awesome. Like, this sort of, again, world, let's just say world is ending. I can't do anything about it. So might as well enjoy it. And basically, there is a child inside me that always wanted to do this, and I'm like, what is my excuse now? I'm old, I'm mature, I have some money, I have some time. What is my excuse now? So I'm like, okay, let's build it. Heck, this is so discrete, like even the what you call Darlington transistor is made by discrete transistor. So I'm happy with this. I'm like, this is what I want to do, not like black pill or red pill. Again, I have not reached that complete mental, what you call, firewall where it's like everything else is unnecessary, delete it. I've not reached there, but that's what I'm trying to achieve, where it's like, can I affect it? Yes or no? No, the end, delete, like delete the goddamn file. So that's it. And for a Soviet era project, it's about to be finished. We'll refine the electrification for a long time. Major thing. So say cool. Okay. After BJP win Bengal, I think there will more communal violence, Hindu versus Muslim, and no development. Again, I hope you are wrong. I hope you are wrong. Will planting trees solve global warming? No. But if we cut forest down, we'll have area for mining or industry. You will cut down every tree for, other things and all that. Rocket Lab is booming now. It's $105. Let me see. Let your boy see. Your boy had put some dollar into it. Let me see. What is the app? It's not Coin app. It's a different app. What was the goddamn app? I have not. Indie Money. I haven't opened it in such a long while. I forgot about it. God damn it. God damn it. Why the heck a app like this? I'm like actually putting money and it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. $34% up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I would say not bad. Huh, yeah. Not bad. Wait a minute. Sorry. 95%. Oh, the stock value has went by 34%. I have bought it long ago. So it has went up to by like 95%. Damn. Only that Rocket Lab, nothing more than that. What happened to the Indian opposition? They are talking votes on caste, especially with yeah, bro. Like I'm embarrassed. Basically, this is not a healthy country if we have opposition that is full cuckoo. Like that is not good for us. That is not good for us. That is sad. How would you learn electronics if you had to learn everything from scratch? I am doing it. Dude, in today's era, I can't bitch about that. There is something known as internet. There is something known as other than corn in internet. You can find everything. Everything. Any and everything that you seek is available. Like for example, LM317. I tried to make this puppy. Hold on. Yeah. I tried to make this puppy from Sign Lab. Again, amazing guy, YouTube channel, amazing cooler, but I lost my brain trying to make this. This is using LM317 to make it, and he had a negative rail to bring it to 0. My brain gave up. Now again, it could be multiple things at play. I think primary was I was trying to do this on breadboard, and breadboards are finicky. Sometimes they work perfectly, sometimes they do not. I think I was cursed by the breadboard gods. It did not work, and so I was like, okay, let me throw everything away. But again, I want to finish this. Like this is one of those things where it's like, while I have finished a lot of what you call mechanical project, like 3D printing finished projects, I have not done that much in electrical. So I was like, no, this has to happen. Like this, Anupam Vipul has to finish it. So in order to do that, I went into discrete system. Now again, I looked into EV vlog. He also talked about like you can make it, but there will be some instability. Although nobody explained to me, it's like, what is that instability? One guy who made about it, but he made it with different op amp, and he was very clear. It's like you have to have some capacitor. And I looked into it. It's like, okay, if it oscillates, you have to have capacitor to fix it. So I'm like, okay. And again, more than enough people, you can buy, by the way, you can buy dev boards for very cheap, like 800 rupees, like I think 8 or $10. And that is more or less what I'm doing, more or less the same thing. Basically, they have op amp that is directly driving, basically op amp that is a error amplifier, and that is directly driving a Darlington prayer. That's a normal thing. You can just buy it. So it should be good enough. It may not be the greatest, but it should be good enough. And again, if it's not, let me try to solve it. So my aim was to achieve 0 volt without having negative voltage rail, so to say. Now this puppy achieved almost that. Like I can drop the voltage to 0.00, but there is like 3 or 5 still there. Be mindful, that does require the error amplifier does require some current to flow in order to basically maintain regulation. So that will happen. Again, that's very great compared to 0, and not to mention, compared to LM317, which is like 1.5. So from that point of view, this is like GG. And not to mention, you have to have a very sensitive meter set to the sensitive setting, then only will you notice it. And they're like, okay, what if you have a dead shot? It will only send microwatt, not milliwatts, microwatt. Like it's like 3 milliamps under millivolts. So it's not an issue, nothing burger. But again, because I could see it, it gnawed at me. It's like, So I thought of a different idea. This IC has 2 op amps. So one op amp is the voltage regulator, as in like the error amplifier. But what if I use the second one as a cut filter? Because op amps can't go to 0, but they can go to 100%. So I was like, okay, what if I have a different transistor that's supposed to short the signal that is going into Darlington to ground? So turn off that system. I did that. I built the basically comparator for the second op amp. And I noticed it, like it worked as I wanted it to work. Everything was fine and dandy. And then I tried to add this, basically this 2N2222, and then it shorted. Something bad happened. Now, if I'm lucky, my best guess is because I did not have any resistor, it draw too much current. And because when this happens, basically one op amp goes on, it will force the other one to go YOLO. So both are drawing too much power, and one had some resistor, but like, and even in this design, it is using the same op amp, but it has a freaking 10 kilo ohm resistor. So I think because I had no current limiting, it just went YOLO, and it's only supposed to, source 20 milliamp or something like that. It kind of backfired. Yeah. So again, I'm scared to replace the op amp because I only have 3 op amps. One is fried. So I'm worried, but hey, a man has to. And this is another thing I'm noticing, like I delay myself, like, I'm scared of turning it on. I'm scared of actually doing it because like, what if it burns? Like I have to push through it. It's like, hey, I'm old. I'm not getting any younger. And whether I'm rich or not, I do not want to die with regret. So like I have to push through it. Like I cannot tell you how many nights I'm just doing things like, okay, what if I do this? I'm like, why are you not doing the main work? What are you scared of? What if it burns? It's like, okay, then. So that's my what you call hurdle that I have to push through. Where it's like, no, just do it, test it, works, does not work, move on. But let's see. But again, this past week has been enjoyable to say the least. Okay. Only 13 and IT have electron microscope, which is basic and imported. I did say that. Stock one, I already was like, okay. I hate the way we are building metro. I saw Indore metro. They are completely about low traffic in metro, and now they didn't build it in high density farm factory area. No wonder. Yeah, feminism will grow rapidly in Western. It's already there, man. I want better metro, high speed rail, which goes to 4. I wish to go across India in 1 day or less. It's called flight. India is not. India has enough airports, man. It has enough airports. Why India is not developing the armored welding vehicle technology, even IIT technology, metallurgy? See, India does not do anything because everybody wants government job. Translation, everybody wants to have money for free. Like Supreme Court has to ask government to bitch, stop giving free money. And government is like, F you. That's our country. Why do you expect the country like this to behave or grow? Like you have to have certain level of wisdom to know that a sweat of your brow is the most luxurious thing you can have. Like, again, that's why I keep saying it. Like this poem, so to say, it's a very, what you call, helpful if you truly understand it. It's like, what a privilege to be tired from work you once begged the universe for. Anupam Vipul, that was like, 10 years old, 12 years old. Again, if I had talked to him, it's like, oh, you're going to work on your electronics project on your own. Like, if it works great, it does not work, no, great, no problem. Like, but you will work on it, and like, you will go deep into it and you'll work on it. It's like, wow. And I'm doing that. So I got that. Like, I got the privilege of being tired, like being tired till 12 for that. Like, I got that. What a privilege to feel overwhelmed by growth you used to dream about. And yes, it does feel that I'm not achieving enough, or like, things are becoming hectic. I have to change myself. That's a great thing. Like, it's a great thing to reach that. Again, it's painful, but it's great. And what a privilege to be challenged by a life you created on purpose. Like, it's painful that I do not have the amount of money that I wished for, but I have money. And again, I'm working on my own, and I do not have, like, nobody else tells me what to do. And like, taxi driver says, like, nobody else tells me. And then the passenger says, oh, can you take left from here? So I genuinely have that luxury. So, fundamentally, I wanted to be a YouTuber after leaving the game industry. So I became that. Like, it is literally me making an active decision, and that is yielding this result. And the final point, what a privilege to outgrow things you used to settle for. This hit me recently. This is a watch. I really was very, excited about this watch. This is original, not fake, original Casio Oak B2100. Now, be mindful, this is Mark II variant. Mark 1 was without solar. I did not bought it, but this is Mark 2. And I was like obsessed about it. If you watch older videos of my channel, you will always see there is always a watch in my hand. So I bought this. And I bought this white markers that you see, the chapter markers. Yeah, that chapter marker is from Indonesia. There is a guy, CXD or something like that. He makes the chapter marker, because again, Casio has this weird idea. It's like stealth means you should not be able to read it. So the chapter marker was gray. You could not, like, in sunlight you can see, but in dark you cannot. So I bought this glow in the dark. It looks amazing. I bought it. I did it. Now I don't even wear it. Now, at first I thought, oh, I'm getting boring and this and all that. It's like, no, I outgrew it. This was a hunger for my younger self. Now I'm like, okay, cool. I got it. Like, your boy bought it. That's one thing. Most people will stop there. Your boy updated it. I did it. So, cool, awesome. So, I'm outgrowing it. And again, this is not for luxury. This is just for me learning. So, I'm truly happy about that. It's been quite a tough journey because of the case for last 5 years. Only recently I'm slowly starting to, like, let go of the mess, and it's painful. When it's like, okay, so you can uninstall Beam UPI and install again, sign up again, maybe it will work. Yeah, that's the thing. But again, I'll see what happens by tomorrow and all that, if it works or not. They dropped fresh using due to religious practices, and maybe fish were found dead in the river. That happens, man. I'm happy that Edison Motors got approval they needed. Yes, ironically, they made a shot. I made a video. After I made a video, they made a detailed breakdown video. I was like, although to be fair, I'm very happy that I made that video, because in that video, I actually sat down and gave numbers. Okay, anytime it's like, oh, you are saying this is like, no, this like electric vehicle is not working. Again, full electric. Electric topology is great. It's just that we cannot have EV right now. We have to have hybrid right now. And again, I gave data. First slide, you might say, okay, 10,000 years from now it will work, but it has not worked for last 15 years. And 15 years is big enough. Okay, if something does not change in 15 years, it's like, bro, it's not gonna change. That's like half of a generation. So, yeah. Do you recommend anyone to be game artist or engineer in 2026 according to your experience? See, your salary is dependent on your competency and your communication. Now, was I a game artist? Yes. Was I the best game artist? No. Was I bad game artist? No. I was like, not great, not terrible. So I got salary according to that. Now, are there friends who are in the industry and they're, bro, I have a friend in UK. Other guy who's like, doing freelancing and having fun, and is like, he bought a car. So that it depends on your skill set. Engineering is the same thing. Like, are you the best of the best? If not, that's the problem. Make some mesh Wi-Fi and some easier works better than Wi-Fi. Some using okay. Regarding AMCMA, you were saying in the live stream, most companies don't have technological capability for each other's power fifth gen. Very heavy investment required for that. See, that's the problem. That's what we call. I keep saying that we have holotech tree. We need to make a jet engine, a drone jet engine that will be fine because yes, you can make 10,000 cruise missiles with that. That's fine. Like this itch in our ass that we need basically the first thing we make has to be the latest and greatest. Yeah, we're gonna die because of that. So Anupam Vipul is the electro boom of India, but not mad like him. No, he's very talented. Like there is no discussion about that. Right? Dude is talented. Although he does not go electronics, he goes electrical, as in like mains, live, and all that. I would say this guy, EV vlog is good. Great Scott is good. Another guy, even this guy, like who's a power supply I wanted to build. What is this guy? Sign Lab is a very small channel, but again, oh yeah, this is one thing I learned. This is just recently. Easy EDA. You can design the schematics to be human readable. Like if you look old schematics that people used to hand draw, it was very clear to understand because they used to block it as like, okay, this block voltage reference, this block voltage control, this block current control. Like they used to name, so you can look at it and read it. And this guy, he knows electronics, but that's the problem. He knows electronics. He's the same problem as like Linux programmers. It's like, oh, why do you need user interface? You're supposed to know command line. It's like, bro, this is unreadable. So that happened very recently. I was like, oh, that's how you can do it. So I'm happy. Update on DIY 3D printer. Any plans to? No. See, that 3D printer would have been a great thing when I originally thought of that. 1 year after that company started to release what I was thinking about. So, and right now the current meta is multi-material 3D printer like this U1. Snapmaker or Ultimaker? Snapmaker, I think. Yeah, Snapmaker U1. I can't compete with that sort of thing. And again, I think 3D printer has reached a maturity point where it's like, it's not, back in that day, it was horrendous. Now it's not that bad. So, and I did upgrade my 3D printer. It went from having fully basic system 8-bit board to 32-bit board, silent motor drivers, and auto bed leveling and all that. The only thing it does not have is touch probes and all that, but touch as in like touch screen. But I'm happy with it. It's like it does work. And again, I think ironically this was a good idea to have a crappy printer. It taught me everything about it. So that's there. I don't think significant change in Bagan in terms of development and growth other than just curbing immigrant and controlling communal violence. Again, even if they did that it's think it this way. Sometimes now removing the bad thing allows other thing to heal itself. Like it could have what you call multiplying effect. For example, if people are happy, they will be far more productive. If people have faith that the system is not gonna, they will not run away. That could have a compounding interest. Like that alone, if they did that, just that two things, in few years, it could have dramatic impact without government actually needing to do anything. People, again, that's why I keep saying like it's all about faith. The last government and the last government destroyed it. So if they built even a small sliver, it could become better. And again, people are happy. That itself is a big deal. Be happy people don't change government. They keep on voting the same people. Don't demand development. Government are going the same state. Empower India have slave mindset. Eesh. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm not gonna say I don't hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Damn. I do hear you, man. I do hear you. I like Tamil Nadu people in this regard. They just don't let anybody rule them more than 10 years. Well, that's also one thing. That's also a very clever thing. And again, that's why America has that, like no sitting president can sit more than 2 consecutive terms. They had a president who sat and he, roasted their ass so bad. It's like, yeah, we're not never, ever gonna let that happen again. Anyway, this is the whole essence. I made a video about this, like, and I'm like getting a bit too tired. Way too many people are believing like this idea of like, what if we had no humans, everything would be fine. It's like, dude, why are you alive then? It's like, why you bitch fitting around it? Just end your life, like the end, problem solved. It's like, again, I have no idea like how the heck this mind virus became so normal. Like for 10,000 years, humanity never had this mind virus where it's like, okay, population growing, expanding, a problem. Because again, the retard who gave this idea, the Malthusian catastrophe guy, he was a Britisher guy and he wanted to end Indians. So, and Indians are taking his mathematics. That's the so retarded. And again, to give you a context, he is a retarded, as in like died. He was like, okay, if Earth's population ever grew to 1 billion, we would starve to death. China would be like, bitch, please. India would be like, bitch, please. And these two countries combined is 3 billion people. So I have no idea how the heck that. And again, every time somebody did that mathematics, like, no, actually 2 billion. Yeah, we crossed that. No problem. It's like we have this thing. We have a problem. We solve it. The only time we can't solve the problem if people forget that we have this. It's like you're supposed to use this. Not supposed to, oh, there's a problem, let me run away. It's like, no, you're supposed to fight it. You're supposed to be a goddamn god killer and you are like, oh, this is problem. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? I was wishing BJP to lose election because Islam is the only solution for feminism. I understand your frustration. I understand it. Project, are you working on apart from power supply? No. My man, I have to finish one of the goddamn project. I have way too much bad history of starting a project and not finishing it. Did you know about the technology, precision fermentation, that they make milk cow without cow, same texture and nutrition? Yeah, no. Whenever this sort of thing happens, I'm like, yeah, no. No. Like, I'm like, no. Like, fundamentally, something inside my brain is like, no. Just no. But there's a land of Sims, man, woman, dominant area. Again, it's normal everywhere. Go in all family courts, anywhere, 150 country, pick. It does not matter. Okay, so it's bitching for bitching's sake. Don't bitch about it. And again, if you think Islam is the solution, convert. Like, you have the solution. Why are you not implementing it? So, like, this is the thing. Like, why do I started to read books? Because again, self-help books were great. It got me, like, you know, the actual motion. And after that, I'm like, why did I read this ancient book? Like, it's not what you call latest. Heck, this is so old. They said like a new technology, silicon bridge rectifier. This is before silicon bridge rectifier. They have not cesium. Cesium, I think. Yeah, cesium bridge rectifiers. Yeah, cesium bridge rectifier. What was that? I don't think I will be able to find it very quickly, but like, alternatives. There was a bridge rectifier tech that they talked about. It was like selenium. Yeah. Selenium bridge rectifier. Ancient technology. I'm like, that has that. So, so overall, this allows me to expand my worldview, understand how things work. And again, inherently, I have to tailor my own emotions, right? Like, yeah, bad things are happening. Cool. That's Wednesday. That always happens. It's like, what am I doing to make my life better? Hey, learning things makes your life better. Working, pushing yourself makes your life better. And it's like, you know, is juice worth the squeeze? There was a guy who was like, I was watching a woodworking channel right now, and he was like, you know, he made a like very intricate, very, very difficult, like, you know, say they said the video was so long that like you got tired from watching him work that hard. And people asked me, like, work was great. It's just that, was it worth it? And he said like the squeeze was the factor. Like, he wanted to push himself for that reason. That was the point. Like, could I, at this point in time, let's be honest, if I'm really mad, do I have the money to just buy a lab bench power supply? Most likely, yes. Like, I can buy a decent lab bench power supply. And I mean, like, not the basic bitch. I'm talking Omron, like, programmable linear power supply. I can do that. It's just that forcing myself to do this, I'm learning. Because the great moment that happened on yesterday night? No, day before yesterday, I think. Yeah, day before yesterday. So I would say 7th. Yeah, Thursday night. Thursday night or before that? It's like, that's the time I finally figured out that I can use the second op amp to basically short the output of the first one. Short as in like just send it to ground. And again, I think that's why I fried it, because both op amps were trying to do YOLO things and I did not had limiting resistors. So they went YOLO. I was like, okay, if this knob goes down, as in like there are two knobs, like this is the voltage control knob. If it goes down, it's up, this transistor is supposed to come online, and it did not. Like it was on, and then when it went to down, it went on. Sorry, it went off. Basically, when I wanted it, it was inverted. I was like, okay, let me desolder some wires, move it around, inverting and non-inverting. Ta-da! It worked. Like it just worked. So fundamentally, that's a very, what you call, fun way of spending time. Very fun way of spending time. Learning, doing, growing. Like what else would I do? Like watching video, I have watched more than all of you. Watching Korn, I have watched all of you combined, multiplied by 10, I still would be more. So it's like at a point you reach a point, it's like, are you utilizing your time? Like there's some people who said like, oh, I'm not married and like, I can just sleep in. It's like, that's not the point. That's not the aim. Like you're supposed to do something. Like, okay, let's just say you have the freedom and all that. Push yourself. Push yourself. Like you actually have to become better. It's like, hey, is Anupam Vipul, like let's just say at the January 2026 versus Anupam Vipul May 2026. Remove the health part. I'm on the downwards as far as remove the health part. Am I more competent in learning things? Yes. Like if you had told me that I would design a linear voltage regulator from scratch, from parts, I would have laughed at you. Now I'm like, your boy is doing it. Will the outdated drainage system of Kolkata and Havra will be upgraded under BJP rule? I doubt it, but not impossible. Can you make a video hype? Expect Afghanistan, no place for feminism. What's your thoughts on OpenClaw Mac machine going out of stock because of that? I am not aware of it, so to say. I will not convert, rather I will remain unmarried till death. Yeah, that's also, see, then don't, you have to understand that, like, it's necessary for yourself. Like, if something, what you call, unpleasant happens, you adapt to it, and the end, that's, chapter is closed. Because yes, even if you, let's say, become filthy rich, it's not like your problems will go away. They will just change. There will be different types of problems. Heck, you are at much larger risk when you have money than you don't have money. So, fundamentally, it's like, don't wish it was easy, wish you were better. That's a very core factor. You have to, like, as you get older, you kind of understand it. It's like, Loki, the actor who has Loki, he had a dialogue. It was like, damn, that was a good dialogue. It's like, we all have two lives. And the second one begins when you realize you only have one. I was like, damn, damn. I was like, damn. Integrated inverter Microtech SW. It sounds, it looks cool, but it's not that big a deal. I was like, if family courts judges are men, but men take men's life even after knowing truth, welcome to reality. After I joined gym, I have automatically quit masturbation. Yeah, that happens. That happens. So please read my fourth comment. Yeah, don't do like this. Don't do like this. Don't lie. If you have a comment, just leave the comment, because again, if it's scrolled upwards, I've lost it. I've lost it. It's gone. Fugazi. Gone with the wind. So. Like to give you a context how small things make your life better, in this I always find it odd that if you are in America it's normal for you, but in American TV show and school drama, college drama, you will always see people have clocks in their classroom, right? And it's always synced. There is no second hand. It's always synced and it works perfectly. And like in India, we don't have clocks, and we generally have a lady that is, or a dude who's like, presses the bell button for the whole school. So how the heck that this system is what they have. This, and again, this is an ancient book. The book was written, hold on, book was written before 1964. So this sort of time clock is an ancient technology for them. For us, it never happened. So any update on smoke extractor? No, see, that's done. That's done. I made a Mark 1, which was just like, putting things together. Then I 3D printed a Mark 2 that I'm using right now. Then I made a metal one. That is already done, but that was my job. The business partner I had with, he's supposed to provide the funding to mass produce it. I'm supposed to design it, and it has been done. Like, the designing has been done. Then he started to ask me for the money. I'm like, bro, if I had the money, I would not have asked you, not have signed anything for you. So it's like, money is the problem. Like, so again, my side is done. Done. Like anything, again, I'm happy with that metal one. It's not final, what you call tightness, because again, once you finalize the form, then you make jigs for it so it can be done more precisely. But design is done, the folding, mathematics, everything is sorted. It's just that moolah, money. So product jump has not happened yet. Are you building any business currently? Not building it. That's, see, I'm not good in that sort of area. Your boy is good at doing the R&D. So again, electronics project, personal. YouTube channel, personal. Ahi Rawat CV engine, that's the basically, hopefully that will get me out of my current hometown. That's there for my, like, actually making enough money to get service. Quality 4K service. So that's, I'm CVO of that. That's my, what you call, retirement plan, as I think people say it. Again, I do not know whether it will work or not, but again, it's been a fun ride, to say nonetheless. Sorry about that. I'm slowly realizing AI is silently making me degenerate. Well, you realized it, so I think you are on right track. You're gonna be fine. Or at least I hope so. I hope so. See, I was like, I think you guys will able to see it properly. Yeah, I drew all of that, like how the heck's supposed to work. So did I drew the dates? No. It's like, I thought like, that's the main thing. I wanted to achieve absolute zero. And that itch, like, no, why the heck it's not zero? Like, I left this spec sheet for zero, which, mind you, I'm not sure that is actually zero or not. There is maybe a chance I put a, like, multimeter, and it's like, yeah, it's reading the exact same thing because it's made by the same part. So it could be the case that I'm like, chasing ghost. But again, it itch me, like, it's itching me. Your last case about the magistrate, it over? No, I have not gotten any calls from my lawyer, so who knows. Although, let's see. Make a short video on Ford pre-ignition chamber, higher efficiency are claimed. Yeah, no. Like, again, trust me, for engines, your boy has certain in-depth experience that teaches me certain things. I will explain, but like, let me cook. I heard that there are many companies like Remilk that are going precision farm matter. 4 years ago, they used to have 3 GM protein liter milk, and now they are getting 12 grams a liter. Again, fundamentally, I do not care. Like, the moment somebody is saying I'm creating alternative, I'm like, I'm out. Like, there is something fundamentally off about those things. And I have lived long enough. I've studied human history in detail enough that I understand whenever we try to do this sort of thing, it always backfires. Indian judges are blind. No, they are what you call ideologically captured. So they think vagina equals truth. So once you have that ideology, only death can relieve you of that. Recently bought a 4K 27-inch IPS 150 300% scaling, text look sharper. Any other scaling? Yeah, that's a common thing. Pixel scaling, that will always have. Indians are good at assembling, not ground up development. Same in it also. How much money till you'll have if you? How much money till now you have lost in the case? It's not even money at this point in time. Like, I'm genuinely telling you, like, because again, my family is funding the most of the part of it. It's just that the faith I lost, that's the most what you call. Again, my health degraded, but there is a reality of it. It's like, I was getting older and I had slip disc, so it's never is gonna be like awesome and GG. But again, the faith I lost is painful. It made me very bitter. Like, I was negative but not bitter. Now I am bitter. So that's why I'm actively trying to rebuild myself. Anupam Vipul 2.0 after the bitch slap. The Sith return like Star Wars. I'm like Anupam Vipul returns. so, so yeah, again, money wise, I'm not that concerned about it. But like in terms of health, yes, that is something. You lose something. Character loss. Ooh, that's a painful one. Yeah, Rocket Lab share. Yeah, that that puppy has worked. Okay, did somebody donate it or something? No. Okay. I think I bought it at right time. So my investment went to 95%. So I broke the plastic panel while trying to use circular drill like you for rear AC in Alto. Huh? How? Like I did it, so it's not like I'm making it up. I did it. I made it in a video, so you must have seen it. So how the heck you cracked it? How? Like that should not even be possible. Did you not drill a pilot hole first? Bro, why I think so? It's not the same fusion tech. Eh? I do not know what you're referring to. It's not fusion tech. See, again, this thing has to make profit. The moment that is there, I'm out. Dude, you should see how much cancer causing medication is there. We put cancer in baby powder. Do you really think that civilization will be honest with, oh, we have an alternate of milk? Are you in touch with your opponent? No, no, no. Is there a difference between bitterness and bad mood during court case? See, the best way to describe it is like when you are angry, you are in gear, like you're like going, so that's there. Bitterness is like you're like, I'm out, like something like that. Watch Elysium. I watched it. Like that's an ancient movie. Why are you talking about that? It's an ancient movie. Yeah. So fundamentally, bitterness it actually saps joy out of other things also. That's the most bitter aspect of it. It's like you will not enjoy things that you used to enjoy. Like let's just say if you used to enjoy going someplace and eating dosa, let's just say you won't enjoy that afterwards. Let's say you used to enjoy paneer roll, you won't enjoy it. That's the thing. Basically, it taints how you see the world. That's the most painful part of it. Again, I'm working actively trying to what you call fix it, so to say. Not even fix it. I think it won't go away because again, it did happen, but it is what it is. I have to make the best I can do. And again, I think remove the financial side. Okay, remove that. And again, I am in a luxurious spot where I can say that because while I'm not making a lot of money and my expenses are almost zero. So all things considered, in this last 5 years, my channel was below 100K when this started. Now I am reaching how much? Currently 379,000. So hopefully, knock on wood, by this year end, it would be 400,000. Now, again, there are massive channels that are like, bro, that's nothing. We have like 10 million, 20 million. That is true. But like, again, I'm happy with that, my 400K. So it's like, and even this channel, while English channel did not grow for some reason, which is odd, but okay, I'm okay. And again, recently I haven't gotten a lot of positive comments, which I used to get a lot in English channel. Like views I never got in English channel for some reason, but again, I used to get a lot of what you call positive feedbacks. I recently got started to get that again. It's like, there is a what you call like I think that Sony TV one, that ARGB backlight RGB technology is like, okay, finally a video that is not just a brain rot, is actually explaining what the hell is going on. So I was like, okay, finally. Again, that's why I do it, right? Like I want to do something that makes me happy. So this makes me happy where people actually learn something. It's like, oh, I got it. Like, that light bulb moment. I love that. So So fundamentally, things are in my hand. Fundamentally speaking, I have to what you call improve, grow to best of my will. Because again, this bitterness is only ruining my life or whatever remaining life I have. Let's just say if I have only 1 year left, let's just say at the end of 2026 I'll be dead. Here's the deal. Do I want to be bitter that whole 6-7 month? No. So the whole point is I have to fix myself. And again, I have taken up what you call steps for it. And again, that's why I'm so happy with this electrical project. Even though it's frustrating, it's fun. Like it acts. Like I cannot tell you how happy I was when it worked the way I wanted. Like I had a multimeter connected and I was like I literally was doing this. Yeah, yeah. Like I was so happy. Switching was happening as I intended. And again, I would be bonkersly happy if I do the op amp replacement and then do not fry it because I only have 3 op amps. One is fried, only 2 left. Can't take risk. But it would be so awesome. And again, the only frustrating part right now is that I have not got solid core wire. I ordered it like again on my delivery app. Again, I ordered in Amazon, it came from the delivery and it's like literally pick up fail. I'm like, bro, if I had gotten it today, I would have worked so amazingly tomorrow because again, generally I have very busy Saturday. Sunday is free. Like I do not do anything else on Sunday. So I want to be like GG on Sunday, but hey, such is life. Such is life, you know. Anyway, this has been an interesting live stream. Knowledge is bitter, but unawareness could be horrifying. No. You are adding extra butter masala to this. The core saying is ignorance is bliss. That's all there is to it. Don't add butter masala to it. Like the rawness is there. Anyway, I will see you guys when I'll see you guys. Bye.